Are we? Is it live? Does it? Oh, I think we are. Hi, you guys.
It'll pop up in a second.
Welcome to this live. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit excited too. We've never done anything quite like this live before. So, yeah, welcome. It's a live English lesson with people that I have met on HelloTalk. And so I thought it would be a really neat idea to help you guys learn by talking to people that are actually learning. And so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. So my name is Camille. I am an American English teacher, and I've been teaching on YouTube just since last year, and it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I'm a mother of 3, and I'm here with my husband Calvin right now because to do this live, you guys, logistically is crazy. Like, things were going wrong like 10 minutes before with the setup. I have my phone, my mic, we have like all of these plugs and cords, and then we're gonna be connecting with at least 5 different countries around the world today. So let's just hope that all goes well. Fingers crossed. It's an American saying. It means like hope everything goes well. And I would love to know where you guys are watching from in the world right now. If you could put in the comments, and there will be an opportunity to participate in my live through HelloTalk if you go to my latest post and just write "me please" and then make sure you're present, because I will notify you a few minutes before, and then we can try to do a short call as well. So my idea behind this live today is to do a mixture of teaching and then doing phone calls with people on HelloTalk. So I wanted to first talk a little bit about tips to sound more native, because I know that is one of the biggest struggles as a language learner, how to sound native. So I wanted to give you just 3 tips in the beginning. And then I'm going to go ahead and call Bruce from China, and we're going to go over some pronunciation things, some words. He wrote me a list of words that are hard for him, and so I'm going to help him with his pronunciation. And then we're going to do 3 more calls with people learning how to use the past, present, and future tense of verbs. And there's 12 different tenses. And I wanted to do an overview. So it's not going to be super long in that part of it. I just wanted to give you a little idea. I thought I could share my notes with you guys, and it could be something that you could come back to at a later time. And so that's the idea. Later on, I'm also going to be going over 10 phrasal verbs that are very common in the English language and 5 American English expressions that we use on a regular basis. So that's my idea. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much, HelloTalk, especially Terry, who shared my moment on HelloTalk, and that's how many of you found out about this live today. So it's super exciting. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will try to keep up too with the comments. Hi from Italy. Hi, you guys. So hi from Iran. Wow, we have people watching from all over. This is super fun. Oh, my friend Sarah, she tuned in as well from Learn Italian with Sarah. This is so fun, you guys. So let's get started with my top 3 tips for sounding more native. So I know this is a struggle, you guys, and maybe you're already doing these things, and if so, amazing, keep going. One of the things I want to recommend and strongly suggest is watching things that you enjoy that are native to the language. So if you're watching a show on Netflix that's an American show, you're going to be hearing American expressions, phrasal verbs, accents. So you're going to be tuning your ear and trying to understand, and it will help you sound more native as well because you're understanding how people are talking. So another really great thing I want to say, my second idea, and if you have ideas for improving your accent sounding more native, write it in the comments. I would love to hear and just share with other people as well. So the second thing I would say is try to get down the sounds that are hard for you. Try to master those sounds. for example, the TH sound can be super hard for English language learners because you don't have that sound in your language. So what I would recommend is just practicing that sound over and over. I have a video on the TH sound and mastering it because the position of your tongue is really important, you guys. So if you can learn these little tricks and if you can practice these words like through, throw, thought, throughout, if you can just go over and over until you feel comfortable, until your mouth is like, hey, okay, and your brain is like, hey, this new sound is making sense, you will sound more native in your conversations. Because when you're talking with somebody, you're not going to stumble over. Stumble over means like have a hard time with that TH sound. So instead of saying, oh, my brother is 5, you would say, oh, my brother is 5. So you're not going to have that struggle if you can master that sound. So that is my second tip for sounding more native. My third tip would be really learning some American English expressions and phrasal verbs because we speak with them. I mean, I think I've said so many even in these few minutes of this live without even realizing. We use them on such a regular basis, which is why I wanted to share with you guys towards the end of this live 10 phrasal verbs and 5 expressions just to help you out. Because if you're talking with somebody and you're like, oh, like I'm dead tired, it'll sound more native than saying I'm so tired. So just these little things will help you sound more native. So I want to encourage you with all of those things. You guys, yes, all of my videos do have subtitles, but of course this is a live video, and so I think the automatic subtitles will show up probably tomorrow. I am hoping to save this live. I hope it goes well. So, you guys, welcome. I see people now entering in from Peru, from Pakistan, from Taiwan, Egypt. You guys, this is amazing. This is so fun. I love that people are learning English from all over the world. Absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to switch over to my HelloTalk. I'm going to be talking to Bruce from China, you guys, and it's almost midnight where he is. It's really late at night. I'm in South Carolina. It's 10 in the morning. So I'm going to go on my HelloTalk app and fingers crossed, Bruce, that this call will work. So he's going to share for a couple of minutes about his journey, and then he is also going to, I'm going to work with him a little bit on pronunciation. So you guys, I'm going to share with you my phone. I already have Bruce up, and I'm just going to see how this works. You guys, this is crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. So connecting in.
Hello?
Hi. Hi, Bruce. So nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Camille.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you great. How about you guys on the live? How is this working? Can you hear? This is so fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find you look so beautiful.
Oh.
Camille. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, Bruce, where do you live and how old are you and what do you do in life?
Yeah. I live in east of China, Shandong
Okay.
province, you know?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. And you will find Shandong province is in the east of China and a very beautiful place. And
Yeah.
if you have time, I also think you can come here.
Thank
Yeah, you
you.
find many delicious food in Shandong.
Thank you.
In
I
my
would
hometown,
love
we
it.
find Chinese food such as jianbing. Yeah, very nice.
Okay, that's
And
amazing.
I don't know. I'm working in Lunan Pharmaceutical Group. I am working as HR. Yeah.
Okay, HR and a pharmaceutical group. That's amazing. And
Yeah,
how
yeah, yeah.
long have you been studying English?
I learned English when I was student.
Okay.
And high student. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, Bruce, you sent me a list of words that you're having a hard time pronouncing. So I wanted to go ahead and help you with your pronunciation of these words. So do we have them, Calvin? So yeah, so my husband went ahead and is it pinned?
Click on that little thing.
Okay. I'm going to pin this, you guys. So
at the very top. Right
oh
there.
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So then you guys can see. Can you guys see these words? Did it show up?
Yeah.
It did? Okay. I don't see them on the pin. Okay, perfect, you guys. So now we're going to just go.
I'm sorry, Camille. Just know my cat come here, and she wants to know what I speaking. I tell her I speak with American lady, and she's name is Camille.
Oh, great.
She's very surprised.
Oh, amazing, amazing. I'm going to be looking back and forth so I can see these words and then help you with your pronunciation now, okay? So do you see this first word here, delicacies? Can you just say the word after me? Delicacies.
I'm sorry, I find my signal not very well.
Okay.
I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so what we're going to do is I'm going to say the words in the list that you sent me. Remember the list of English words that you
I remember.
Yes.
10 words.
Yes.
20 words.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I am going to say the word and then you're going to say the word, okay?
Okay.
So
I will
I'll
find the word.
I'll say the word and then you say the word and then I'll correct you with your pronunciation if needed, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys,
And
we're
this
going
time
to do
I
this.
practice this word, spend this word.
Yeah, so after I say the word, you say the word, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Perfect. Let's go. The first
Yeah.
one, delicacies.
Delicacies.
Delicacies. Good. The next one, magnitude.
Magnitude.
Good. You guys practice these words at home with us to improve your pronunciation as well. The next
Yeah.
one is luxurious. Luxurious.
Luxuria.
Luxurious. You want to hear the S at the end, okay?
Oh, I know. Luxurious.
Yes, good. Okay, the next.
Thank you.
Yes, the next one, aluminum.
Aluminum.
Aluminum, perfect. The next one, proprietor. Proprietor.
Proprietor.
Proprietor.
Yeah, proprietor.
Yes.
Proprietor.
Proprietor. That's a hard one.
Proprietor. I
Proprietor.
find this word is so long.
It's hard.
I find the pronunciation so a little difficult.
It's difficult, but you're doing a great job. This is how you improve your English. You practice just like we're doing. This is an English lesson, so we're learning together. You're doing a great job. Okay, the next one we have is marijuana.
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 There you go. Good job. Okay, the next one is lavender.
Lavender.
Good, good. The next one, consulate. Consulate.
Consulate.
Yes, consulate. Consulate.
Consulate.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, we're almost there. Cosmetics. Cosmetics.
Cosmetic.
Good. Good.
Cosmetics.
Yes. Yes. The next one
Thank you.
exhilarating. Exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
Exhilarating. Good. That's a hard one. Are you guys able to
Yeah.
pronounce these words? Okay, the next one we have is architecture. Architecture.
Architecture.
Great. That was really good. Yes. So then we have synagogue. Synagogue.
synagogue.
Yes.
Synagogue.
Synagogue. Yes. Synagogue. Good. Then we have,
Thank you, thank you.
yes. Okay. Then we have Hinduism. Hinduism.
Hinduism.
Yes. Good. Then we have appetizers.
Appetizer.
Appetizers. Yes. What you order at a restaurant before the meal. Good.
And this word is, this word is Western food. You will
Yes.
know there are, first, I'm pretty nice, and the second is entree. We often say,
Yes. Appetizer
the
and
main
entree.
course, and the third is dessert.
Dessert.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's called from Chinese food.
Yes, my favorite part. Exactly. We have a few more words. So Netflix. 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 Yes. And we have,
famous robot company.
yeah. Yes, souvenirs. Souvenirs.
Souvenirs.
Yes. We have prodigious. Prodigious.
Prodigious.
Prodigious. Yes, I had to look up that word, Bruce. I didn't know what it meant. And it means like something that's really great or big. And I was like, this is a new word for me. Yes. So you taught me something. Yes. And the last word is negotiation.
Negotiation.
Yes, very good. Very good. So that is
Thank you, Camille.
yeah, that is a great way to practice your American pronunciation working with somebody, just the repeating and the listening, repeating, listening. So thank you so much, Bruce, for your participation today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Camille.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
You
Bye.
are great.
You are too.
You're my best friend.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Bye.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Hey, you guys, that was super fun. I just didn't know what to expect. I wasn't sure how the call would go. And now we're going to be going into a conversation with Fatima, and it's going to be past tense. So if you guys have any past tense questions to ask, write them in the chat, and I'm going to go ahead and call Fatima. So I'm going to share my screen, you guys, and call her. She is from Morocco. And so thank you guys for everyone who's participating in this live lesson. It's super fun. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. This is so
How
fun.
are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm having a great time. This has been super fun so
Yeah?
far. Yes. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm Fatima too. Fatima Bugaron. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Morocco.
Amazing. And can you tell me how you learned English? How did you learn English?
Oh, so I start I'm learning now for 8 months.
Only
And-
8 months. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing amazing.
So the reason why I start was that I love traveling a lot. So because the English is an international language, so I need it
Yes.
so I can communicate with people, and also I'm kind of interested with some books, some English books.
Okay.
So I need to make my English good so I can read them.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You mentioned that you like travel. Where has been like your favorite place that you've been to?
I think Spain.
Spain. Okay. Did you know I lived
Yeah.
in Spain? I lived in Spain for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, in Barcelona. In Barcelona.
Where?
Barcelona?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yes. Tell me, what were some of your favorite things to do as a child? What did you like to do?
Um, I think I enjoyed so much drawing. I draw a lot of portraits. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, I think it's just drawing and playing.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
normal thing for the child. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And
Yeah.
do you have any favorite memories from when you were a little girl? Anything that comes to your mind from your past?
Mm, I don't know, like, oh my god.
No,
I'm nervous.
you're okay. You're doing a great job. You guys, I'm just checking the comments. Yeah, you guys are so encouraging to Fatima. She is doing a great job. 8 months is not much. That's amazing. Yeah, if you guys have any questions that you can think of in the past tense for her, write it in the comments. That would be awesome. So, what about, okay, tell me, what did you eat for breakfast today?
Oh, I made a bowl of oatmeal
Okay,
with, yeah, it's my favorite actually.
really?
With dates and cinnamon powder
Oh,
and
yeah.
some bananas.
That sounds
Yeah.
amazing. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And what did you do this morning?
Um, I didn't do much. Like, I woke up at 9
Okay.
a.m.
Uh-huh.
and it's not very early for me. It's just because it's weekend, so yeah. I woke up at 9. Then I ate my breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Then I studied a
Yeah.
little bit for like past tense and yeah, I was
Good.
just revising.
Good.
And yeah, that was the end. I made pizza for lunch because it's now like 4 p.m.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
totally. That's good. And what about yesterday? What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday I watched 2 episodes of one of my favorite series, which is The Walking Dead.
Oh, yes.
You know it?
I have not watched it, but I have heard from people that it's an amazing series. Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have a question too about what you ate yesterday. What did you eat yesterday?
When?
Yesterday.
For dinner?
Yeah, sure, for dinner.
For dinner I made vegetable soup.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Who usually,
Moroccan
yeah, yeah. Who usually cooks the meals in your family?
Usually I think mom, and like lately I'm helping her. So,
Okay, so you're learning how to cook
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's
I enjoy
amazing.
cooking.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Wow. That's really good. Let me see, you guys, if we have any more past tense questions. Oh, the last show that you watched was The Walking Dead. What was a show that you watched before Walking Dead?
The Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries. Okay. Yes.
I love that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm understanding that now from talking to you. That's really great.
Yeah.
Wow. When was the last time that you like went out on a day trip somewhere? You went exploring somewhere, you saw something new?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. So when was the last time that you left your house to go like sightseeing or to go do something fun?
Oh, actually, because of the pandemic, I'm not
Yeah.
traveling anymore.
Okay, so
I
before,
like-
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I often go out for a walk in the morning. 'Cause
Okay.
no one is out, and yeah, I just enjoy like walking, and it's something healthy.
Yes.
So sometimes, yeah, sometimes I go alone, sometimes I take my sister with me.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
yeah.
I like to get out every day as well and go for a walk. I went for a long walk yesterday, but it was so cold. In my city yesterday and today,
Yeah.
when I woke up, it was only -3 degrees Celsius, which is so cold. What about in Morocco?
Yeah.
What was the temperature this morning in Morocco? Do you
I
know?
really
Do,
didn't check.
okay, you don't even know.
I didn't check it.
That's totally fine. That's
But it's not as cold as America. I
okay.
believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we have really cold weather. Wow.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry some people can't hear super well. I can't control the audio on the end of my guests. Can you hear me okay when I'm speaking? Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you today. And you did an amazing job. You're doing so well. Only 8 months of studying, and you were brave enough to come do a live in English. Like, well done.
Yeah.
Very good job.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank
Thank you so
you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you guys, that was really fun. So, my idea so I wanted to try to ask her questions just regarding past tense, and then in the other interviews, we'll do present and future. I don't want to overwhelm you with grammar, but I did want to talk for the next few minutes, sharing my notes with you guys about past tense verbs that we use. So this isn't something that I want you to be afraid about, because I don't expect you to get this in one day or 1 week. This is a lifetime of study. So my idea is that you can just have a little glimpse. It's like I were to tell you, hey, there's a huge mansion, like a huge mansion, and I'll give you 3 minutes to run around the mansion and try to see every room. You're not going to see every room because it's like a huge mansion. So that's what I'm doing here with grammar. I'm giving you 3 minutes with something that you could spend hours, days, weeks on. Okay? So like I said, there's like 12 verb tenses. So we have past, present, future. I tried to make this bigger, you guys, and I almost lost all my notes, so I panicked for a moment right before the live. Okay, then we have what's called simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous in all of the verbs, like past, present, future. So in the past, we're going to go ahead and first, if you want to follow along, you can. If you're like, Camille, I don't want to do this, try using this time as pronunciation time. Try repeating some of the words I'm saying to improve your pronunciation, okay? So we use the simple past, which talks about things that already happened or existed before now. The action is finished, okay? So some common regular verbs would be like to ask. In the simple past would be asked, or in the negative would be did not ask, or to work would be worked, did not work. Common irregular verbs, you cannot get around these. To be, we say like was or were, was not, were not. And to have, we say had, did not have. To do, we say did not do. So some examples. I asked Camille for help with my English. So what you see in bold is the verb conjugated in the right tense, okay? She had the answers. I'll try, you guys. Okay, moving on. The past perfect is used to talk about actions completed before some point in the past. Used when talking about a sequence of events to share something that happened. So you form this by using had plus the past participle. So the past participle is the form of the verb that's usually ending in ed, okay? So some common regular verbs would be To ask in the past perfect would be had asked. Had not asked would be negative. To work, had worked. Had not worked. Okay? And then the same verbs that you're regular. So to be, had been, had not been. To have, had had. I know, don't let that scare you, you guys. And had not had. And then to do, had done, had not done. Examples, Tom had not done his homework yet. Jocelyn had asked for a day off work. Okay, so these are two of the verb tenses we use in the past. Let's just do that quick overview for these last two, and then I'm going to be calling my next person on HelloTalk. So we have past continuous, which is a continuous action that was happening at some point in the past, and it's often used to describe conditions that existed in the past. For example, the sun was shining every day that summer. It can also be used to describe something that was happening continuously in the past when another action interrupted it. For example, I was making dinner when the phone rang. And lastly, it can be used to refer to a habitual action in the past, so something that happens all the time. She was always studying in those weeks. And the last one in this past tense, you guys, hang in there. Don't be afraid. It's just an overview, you guys. You'll come back to this stuff, but it's a good idea to have an overview of these verb tenses. So is the past perfect continuous. So that shows that an action that started in the past continued up until another time in the past. So you form this by taking had been plus the verb's root participle. So the past perfect continuous is a verb tense that indicates something that began in the past, continued in the past, and ended at a defined point in the past. For example, Maddox had been eating cookies when I walked into the room. The YouTube channel had been growing well since 2020. John had been playing the guitar for 10 years before he finally became famous. You guys, that was a 4-minute overview of the 4 past tenses that we use in the English language. I'll do that as well with examples for the present and future, just to give you guys a power lesson. I don't expect you to memorize this all. Your head might be exploding, I know. And I tell people, like, grammar, it's good, it's important, but I would say there's people that only study grammar and they cannot have a conversation with somebody. So I think the goal is conversing with somebody. If grammar overwhelms you, just take it in small doses. I was so overwhelmed with French grammar. I got to lesson 10 in this book. I was studying myself, and I haven't done the book in 2 months because it was too much. But I'm still learning French. I'm talking to natives, I'm watching TV shows, and I have an overview of some of the key things in French grammar, which has helped me. So that's what I'm trying to do for you today. How's everyone doing? How are your energy levels, you guys? Where are you watching from? What's your name? Write in the comments. I love to hear from you. And now we are going to go into the next call with present tense. So I'm going to open up HelloTalk again. Are you ready for this? Okay, let's see. You guys, so far, so good. We've connected with 2 people from around the world. And I'm actually not sure. I should have asked Jamal how to say his name, but he is from Uzbekistan. So I had talked to him just before this live. He said he will be ready. So if you're watching this, I'm calling you on HelloTalk. Maybe you're watching on your cell and you need to answer on the app. You guys, this is live, so don't leave me hanging. There is no response so far. I will end the call and just try one more time. But you guys can see that he says, I am prepared for it. I hope I can do it. I hope so too. Okay, I'll just try one more time. Okay, how do you normally pronounce the past of learn? Okay, so I believe in UK English, they say learned, but we say learned. I learned. Here in America, we say learned. Oh, okay. I will just stop that for a second to answer the question. So we say, sorry guys, thank you for the feedback. I did not know that the ring was louder than my voice. I can't even hear the ring because of the connection, but we will go ahead and I'll try again after I answer this question. So in American English, the past of learn, Eduardo, is learned. That's how we say it with the D sound. I believe in England, it is the T sound. You guys are amazing. This is fun. Let me see. I'm wondering if I should go to the future tense and then try to call Jamal after, because I think that Tommy would be ready to do the interview for future tense. Let me try one more time, you guys. Cross your fingers. Let us see. Okay. Oh, you can mute the ring sound. That's a good tip. I'll try to do that. How do I do that? You guys, I did not get a response from Jamal, so I will go ahead and do the future tense, and then we can hopefully, I'll tell him, I'll just send him a message. Hey, I'll try you in a minute. Okay. You guys, this is live, so I didn't expect it to go perfect. Okay, so Tommy, I hope, okay, Tommy was on it just a minute ago, so I hope that he will. Okay, I don't know how to mute. Did that help me? No, that muted me. I'm not sure. I know. I might need to call some of you guys, really, actually. Oh my goodness, Tommy too. Where are you guys? Sorry. Okay. I didn't want you guys to just hear the loud ringing. So something I'm going to do is I'm going to, I will call you back. He was just here. I'll try to call him back. Something I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the phrasal verbs. You guys are asking how you can participate. So go to my latest post on HelloTalk, you guys, and comment me, please. And then maybe I'll be calling one of you guys if I cannot get a hold of Tommy or the other guest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my notes and we're going to do some phrasal verbs and then we'll try again. You got to just be prepared for everything in a live. You don't know what's going to happen, Okay, so phrasal verbs. I decided to share my notes with you guys because it's easier, even though the writing's not super huge. Even if you want to jot down the phrasal verb, it may help you. Okay, so, what is a phrasal verb? It's an idiomatic phrase consisting of a verb and another element, like an adverb, preposition, or it could even be both. I know. There's over 10,000 phrasal verbs, you guys. It's crazy. So the first phrasal verb I'm going to teach you is calm down, which I'm trying to do now because everything's not going according to my plan, but I'm just calming down. I'm okay. I'm relaxed. Oh, I'm not angry. Relaxed after being angry. Or relaxed after being stressed. Okay. So my example here is Jax finally calmed down after throwing a temper tantrum. So calm down. Note this. It's in the past. You can use phrasal verbs in other tenses. Isn't that just wonderful? So, temper tantrum. I gave you guys a definition. This happens in my house because I have little kids. It's when I've never seen adults do it. I think they have control by then, hopefully. But a child strongly misbehaves. They might throw things, they might be crying, they might be throwing themselves down on the ground. So that is a definition of a temper tantrum. You guys, I'm a little warm. Okay, so catch up is the next one, which means get to the same point as somebody else. So after taking a week off work, I had to catch up. I hadn't seen Jess for a year. We had a 3-hour coffee date and we caught up. So caught up, again, past tense, okay? We use this all the time. I have to catch up with you guys and tell you what's going on in my life, okay? Do over, which means do it again. I had to look at the word order in this one. I had to do the test over because I didn't pass the first time, okay? We have eat out, which means eat at a restaurant. Our family likes to eat out every Friday night for a change of scenery, which means something different, change of scenery. So then we have figure out, you guys. This one is used so much. It means find the answer. So you'll sound more native if you say figure out. I needed to figure out how to use 2 cameras for this crazy live I'm doing. Actually, my husband did. I did not know how to do anything. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. You guys, I'm going to tell him to take a photo of my setup right now. It is crazy. Okay, give up, okay, means stop trying or quit. Never give up on learning English. I will never give up on learning French. We'll do this, you guys. We got it, okay? Hold on. We use this one a lot, which means wait for a moment. Hold on, and I will be right with you, okay? Then we have, I'm not going to give you my American expressions yet. Keep on, which means continue what you are doing. Josh kept on studying all night because he really wanted to pass the test. Kept on, past tense again. I'm mixing it up with past and present tense just to give you guys more of a variety and show you guys how we use these, okay? Then we also have put off, which means postpone. So I had to put off my meeting because something came up, okay? And, came up, which means to happen. Do you guys see how much we use phrasal verbs? So it means so to happen. So something came up, I couldn't make my meeting, came up, past tense of come up, okay? So those are 10 phrasal verbs out of about 10,000. I know, there's a lot. But if you just start using them in your day-to-day speech, you'll remember them, they'll become easier for you, and it'll all be good. So yes, I've seen that some of you guys have messaged me. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Let me see. Sometimes HelloTalk takes a minute. Okay, please try one more time. My internet's not working. Okay, I'm gonna just say, okay, trying now. Okay, let's just cross our fingers again, you guys. Okay, he saw this. Connect. Oh, you're here.
Hello, how are
Hi.
you? My internet was very bad.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Things happen. So I'm so glad you're here. How do you pronounce your name? I didn't know if I said it correctly.
My name is
Jamal. Okay.
Jamal.
Jamal. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. That's amazing.
Uzbekistan.
Yes. And
Yes.
tell me, what is your profession? What are you currently doing? You guys, this is the present tense, okay, verb. So if you have questions in the present tense for Jamal, write them in the comment box and I will do my best to see them, okay? And I'm facing this way because I'm talking to him on my phone. So, okay. Yes.
Uh, I'm in my second year of university. I am a student. My major is English and it's liturgy. I'm going to be an English teacher.
That's amazing. Jamal's going to be an English teacher. That is incredible. Wow. And what are some of your hobbies? Some things that you like to do for fun?
Hmm. Uh, I really love playing tennis. Whenever I have time, I try to play with my brother or sometimes with my friends. My brother got me into it because he really loves playing tennis and other sports. He needed someone to play with because he needed someone to play with. At first, I didn't like it, but because it was difficult and I lost all the time. But now I enjoy it, especially when I beat my brother.
Yes, I bet. You have a little competition going on with your brother then with tennis. That's fun.
Yes.
So, I don't know anything about Uzbekistan, and I would love to hear what are some of your favorite things about your country?
Mm, I do like my country because people are hospitable. Uzbekistan is a beautiful and peaceful country. I like parks most because they are so good to unwind.
Yes, that's amazing. Wow. And okay, I have to ask the food question. People that know me know that I love food and I always love to talk about food. So, what are some of your favorite foods from your country?
My foods are we usually have palo. It's called palo. Then
Okay.
we have mante.
What is that?
There are so much more. Uh, Palo is uh, palo contains rice, meat, oil, carrot.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to cook it,
Okay.
but if I know,
Yes.
I would tell it more.
Yes. Do you know how to cook at all, or who does the cooking in your family?
Hmm? Sorry.
Who does the cooking? Who cooks the food in your family?
Hmm. My mother usually cooks food at
Okay.
home.
Okay. Okay. And what is the national language of your country?
Our first language is Uzbek,
Uzbek.
but
Wow.
most people speak Russian.
Russian, really? So, do you speak Uzbek and
Yes.
Russian as well as English?
No, I speak Uzbek and English.
Okay. Okay. Yes. And
Most
what?
young people like me,
Mhm.
most young people like me don't know Russian, but the elderly,
Okay.
old people
Mhm.
know it well.
Okay. Totally. Wow. And what are you currently doing to study English?
What I am currently doing, what?
Yeah, like what are you doing to study English? How are you learning? How are you improving?
Hmm. I usually watch YouTube videos to improve my listening skills, and I learn new words that I come across. I do some revision every day, not to forget all the words that I learned.
Yes, that's great.
I do some reading to improve my reading.
Yes. Wow. So it seems like I'll teach you a new expression, covering all your bases. That means you're doing everything that's important to get the job done. Covering all your bases. Yes. That's great. That's great. Well, let me just see if there's any questions on here. Okay, I don't think there are any questions. Thank you. I'm so glad that your internet started working, that we were able to have this conversation. I think you're doing a great job with your English. Thank you so much for coming on and being a part of my live lesson today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you guys. After I have a call, I'm like, it went through. It's okay. You guys, oh, we have someone calling in from Denmark. You guys, some new people might be coming into the live, so I just wanted to say hello, welcome. This is a live English lesson. I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm calling 5 people from all around the world. We have already talked to people from China and Morocco and now Uzbekistan. So I'm going to be calling soon Tommy. Okay, I'll have to tell him, Tommy, if you're listening, I'll call you in a minute because I want to go back to my notes to just give everybody the present tense verb overview. Again, don't be afraid. This is going to be about 3 to 4 minutes. Stay with me on this. Try to follow along. If it's so boring for you, because grammar can be boring, just try to pronounce some of the words that I'm saying, okay? And I don't expect you to get this all today. It's a lot of information. It's kind of like a power hour of English that we're doing. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I do want to say I'm going to be calling 1 or 2 people that don't know. I don't even know who they are yet. I have to go look on my HelloTalk app and see who wants to participate. But just if you wrote me please under my latest photo on HelloTalk, I may be calling you. Just be around so that way my phone's not ringing, or I think you may even have to send me 5 messages before HelloTalk allows me to call you, which could be super fun. Let me just see if there's anything in the comments. You guys are super encouraging. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jose, hi, my great friend from Brazil. He asked, should I not use a phrasal verb in an essay? I mean, some of them are so obvious that we use that I think you would be okay. But if it's a really crazy phrasal verb, I would recommend sticking to more formal English, which I know is your favorite thing, Jose. So just stick to that. Okay, you guys, I'm about to share my notes with you again. How is this going for you guys? Yeah, power hour, which is like 1 hour, but it might be an hour and a half, you guys. Okay, all right, let's go. Just a few minutes, present tense verbs. We have the same things I talked about. Simple present, when the action is happening now, when the action happens on a regular basis. So in the simple present, most regular verbs use the root form except in the third person. You guys, I hear this mistake all the time with English learners, which is why I wrote out the conjugations of the tenses. So it'd be I write, you write, he, she, it writes. Don't forget the S, okay? And then we write, you write, they write. Examples, Max writes a story, we sing a song. So the verb to be is irregular. I also wrote out these because they're important. We use them all the time. I am, you are. He, she, it is. We are, you are, they are. Okay? Present perfect refers to an action or state that either occurred in an indefinite time in the past, like we've talked before, or began in the past and continue to the present time. He has grown impatient over the last hour. So it's formed by like have, has, plus the past participle. I say that word wrong sometimes. Okay, examples. I have ran on this path before. I have eaten this fruit here. So the important thing to remember is you can't use this tense when you're wanting to be specific about something. Okay, so like you can say, I have watched this show before, but if you're trying to use it with the present perfect, you can't say, I have watched this show yesterday, if the verb tense you're trying to use is present perfect. Don't let this confuse you. Moving on, you guys. Present continuous indicates that an action or condition is happening now, frequently, and may continue into the future. Okay? So it's formed by taking the verb to be, so it'd be either am, is, or are, depending on the person, plus the verb in the present participle. Okay, so examples. They are sitting in the back of the cafe. Are you waiting to open your presents after you eat your cake? Okay, I think we're on our last one with the yes, because then we move into future. The present perfect continuous. Okay, you guys. So it shows that something started in the past and is continuing at the present time. So it's formed by taking has or have been plus the present participle, the root plus the ing. Sounds crazy. You don't have to memorize the formulas, you guys. I'm just putting them here so you can see them, so you have an idea. So I learn best by examples, which is why I put so many examples in this live, which is why I'm doing live calls so you guys can hear people talking in the past, present, and then pretty soon Tommy's going to speak in the future. So examples, I haven't been feeling well. Mia has been trying out for the basketball team. Okay, you guys, that was a 2-minute overview of the 4 tenses that we use when speaking in the present tense. So this has been a lot of information, but it's been fun. Are you guys hanging in there? Are you having fun? How has this been for you? Let us go. What is the meaning of cross your fingers? It's like you're hoping something will turn out. Okay? So, all right. Yes. I am going to go ahead and cross my fingers that Tommy from Brazil, we did a test call. It was all good. And I'm hoping that he will go ahead. I'm going to just message him and hopefully he will pick up this time. Yes, and then we'll go ahead and I'm going to be asking him questions just regarding future tense, and then we'll do the quick overview of the 4 future tenses. Okay, so Tommy, I hope you're watching. I hope it works. He said it was weird. He was clicking on the answer button, but it wouldn't work. So I'm gonna just try. Having a problem with his connection as well, because it's so strange. I called him earlier. He had no problem. He answered. He was excited about this live. So I do want to give him a chance to participate because I know he really wanted to be in it. So you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my messages and just see. Okay, so there are okay, cool. There are some of you guys that want to participate. Let me just see. Okay, I know, cadê você, mano? Yes, I agree. Oh, okay, I'm gonna just say, okay, I'm messaging these people that want to participate. Hi, do you want to be a part of my live? Send me 5 messages. So I'm just seeing, I think I'll do this for just a couple people because I'm not sure like who will respond, you guys, because I don't know, maybe people left, maybe they thought it was an hour ago. So, we also have a couple people from Mexico, so I will message this girl as well. Guys, just sharing my hello talk with you. Okay. Okay, you guys. And then let me see if Tommy messaged. Okay, you guys. No, it's so strange. Okay, he's online. Okay, so are you here? You guys, this is just the reality of a live. You just don't know what's going to happen. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Yes. I don't know. Sometimes things happen with connections. I'm not even sure. He had said to, yeah, he hasn't seen this message though. I don't want to keep calling and having you guys hear the loud ringing. I don't know how to mute it. So.
It might be this one.
You think?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to. Do you need a VIP membership?
No,
not to receive. Anybody can receive a call. I have a VIP because I use this app so much and I do make calls on it. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Tommy, I think you maybe can hear me. I'm going to try you one more time and then I'm going to have to try to, I think, call somebody else. Oh, I think it might have muted. Calvin shut off the sound somehow with our computer. He's probably going to be super sad that this happened, but I don't know, you guys. Yeah, he's not online. I know. You guys are amazing for hanging in there. I don't. Maybe he's just not able to answer, like, but I tried him and he was able to. So I don't know. Okay. Let me see if a couple of, I might have to just see if these other people, okay, I don't know. No, they haven't yet. So, but I do see this person, you guys, this is crazy. I'm having to do this. I'm doing a complete stranger, future tense. I am not even sure where they're from. I did this call on Instagram where I literally talked to so many people, I think from 10 different countries around the world, and I didn't know who they were. And some of the connections were strong, and then there were a few that weren't. So hopefully, okay, you guys, yeah, let's see what happens. I think it just shows the reality of technology, and maybe people also are in something else on their phone and then they don't see the call coming in. That could be happening as well. Okay, I do see there's another girl. I believe she's from Iran. I'm gonna call you if I can find you on my, you guys, HelloTalk shared my moment, and so I literally got just hundreds of messages and I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go. Yes.
Ghazeale.
I'm gonna go find, okay, there she is. Okay, I'm gonna call you right now, okay? I'm gonna click on you. Wait. No. Oh no. Do I have to go all the way down? Okay, there she is. Okay. Okay, she says she's here. I'm going to call you. And I believe she's from Iran. So she left me a message yesterday. Her English was really good. And so maybe we can have a future tense. Hi, Anna from Brazil. You guys. Okay, waiting for a response. Let's see. Tommy, I tried calling you 3 times. No luck. So if I'm really trying at HelloTalk, okay, I can try you. Yeah, I'm like, everyone, is something up with my HelloTalk? Because nobody's like getting my calls. Like even with this girl from Iran, it says, Ghazeale, I'm calling you, but it's not happening. You guys, this is so unexpected. I might have to use backup. You guys know who you are, my backup people. Let me try one more time and see if Tommy. Yeah. No, Tommy, it says he's online. That's so weird. It says he's online. I'm sorry, you guys. But it is, yeah, he's here, but it's like not connecting. And now it's not connecting with like the last girl either. So now I'm wondering what's going on. Is it my HelloTalk? It says connecting, but doesn't answer. Okay.
There's a question. If you want to answer that in the meantime.
Yeah, sure. So where is the... Yeah, so it's so weird. People are telling me they're here, but on my end, you guys are not. So I'm going to just... Should I close out my HelloTalk?
Try closing it out.
Okay. You guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just close out my HelloTalk right now and then reopen the app. And then maybe it'll like fresh load and then people will be able to call. So, and then I had a question. Yeah, restart the app. Maybe I'm just on it too much. Calvin showed me I had a question. I missed it though. Oh, do you feel uncomfortable if you don't understand what the other person is saying and you are wondering if you should ask or not? Yeah, I mean, it actually happened to me yesterday. I was on a group call and I didn't understand. And so I had to ask. You know, I had to be like, I don't understand what you're saying to me right now. And I didn't want to offend the person because they're learning English, but I think, yeah, I had to go there and just do it. And that way they could clarify, and I was able to help them as well, rephrase what they were saying so that I could understand. I hope that answers your question. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think it was my HelloTalk. I know. Hi. That was crazy because I was calling other people. They were seeing it. You guys were seeing it, but I wasn't connecting. So maybe it was my HelloTalk and not yours. So I'm so glad you're here, Tommy, because I know you would have been super sad to miss this because you've been preparing for it.
Yeah, thank you. I was watching the whole thing, but trying to reply, it says connecting, but it would never reply back.
Wow. So I think it was my end, my issue, and I don't know why, but I'm so glad that you're here now. Thank you guys that are still on the live watching. This is Tommy from Brazil. Let's go ahead and have a conversation talking only about future tense. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to ask him some questions about changing the world, you know, future dreams, goals, things like that, because those are good future tense responses. If you guys have any questions that you can think of for Tommy in the future tense, just write it in the comments below. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what are your hopes and dreams in life, Tommy?
Well, okay, so our plan now is to have a life experience in Canada. So my wife and I, right? So my wife is Argentinian, I am Brazilian, and we will have to save money now. So in order to go to Canada and have a life experience there, we will need to save some money. The legal way, one of the legal ways to go there is by studying. So one of us will need to take a program there in one of the universities. And first, it's going to be me. So I need to be accepted first.
Okay.
And then with the letter, I will get to the embassy and ask for the visa. And then we have 2 years of program. And then they say PGWP, which is like post-graduation work permit. We will have like 3 years after the graduation to stay there in Canada and apply for the immigration program.
Wow. And when are you hoping to be able to do this? That's amazing. Moving to a new country because you're from Brazil. Why aren't you choosing the U.S.? No, I'm just kidding.
It's much more difficult, in fact.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. I've heard, that to get to Canada, it's just easier visa-wise, logistically speaking. So, yeah.
Yeah. Especially, I guess, with Trump, the United States were not very friendly with immigrants, but maybe now things will change and maybe it will become to get easier.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I feel like there are so many people here, you know, like I can I mean, so many of my neighbors are from other countries, especially this part where I live. And I'm sure it's even more that way in like big cities like New York or in California or things like that. But I would love to see, yeah, see more
And you also
people.
have Brazilian friends there, right?
Yes, yes, I have quite a few Brazilian friends here as well.
No, let me just tell you some interesting thing that I found about this specific life is that I get to learn two national flags that I didn't know. That's Morocco
Wow.
and Uzbekistan because
I
of
know.
the little piece of advertisement that your husband did.
Okay,
You know?
yeah.
So the only one I could recognize was China and of course Brazil, but I
Yeah.
didn't know the national flags of Morocco and Uzbekistan.
Yeah, I know. And I was looking on like the flag emojis trying to find Uzbekistan for so long. I had never seen it before either. I was like Googling the
Yes, very
flag.
different.
Yeah, really
It has
cool.
a moon and some stars, I guess.
Yeah, really a beautiful flag. I know. I love that. I wanted to try this live. I mean, it's crazy. There's been a few technical difficulties, but I think it's such a great thing to be able to just talk to people, English learners from all over the world, and hear a little bit from them. So thank you for being here as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess HelloTalk is also a great tool to meet people and learn languages.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So tell me a little bit. Let me see. Okay, no future questions that I see. If you guys have a question for Tommy, write it in the comments. So I want to just ask you if you could do some things to change this world we live in the future, what would you do?
You mean as a citizen or if I had any power, like,
Oh, yeah. Let's do both.
okay, as a citizen, I would just do my part. So, to be honest with you, I'm really tired of all this radicalism and political polarization and
Yeah.
things like that. It's like everything became a kind of microaggression. People are trying to divide us more and more into these mini groups. So this is
Yeah.
a bit tiring, and I would definitely change some of that. So
Mhm.
if I could, if I had the power to do it, I would promote classes for children to like be more open-minded, to
Yeah.
kind of learn about common sense and
Mm.
community values and things like this. You know?
Yeah, yeah, that's really great. That's really great. Changing it to something that's like super. Oh, ask him what he will miss the most about Brazil. That's a great question when he is in Canada. What will you miss the most?
Well, from what I'm hearing about my Brazilian friends that live there, I think definitely the weather.
Okay,
The
yes.
weather. Yeah.
Brazil has amazing weather, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So they are showing me, I guess it's winter there, right? So
Yes.
they're showing me all this snow and piles of snow. And yes, I'm a bit scared about this. So,
Yes.
the weather here in Brasilia, where I live, Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. Although
Mhm.
many people still think that Rio de Janeiro is the capital of Brazil. And it was for a time, but it's
Yeah.
been like 60 years that Brasilia is the capital. And here we have a good weather all year long. So
Wow.
it will just like be cold and hot or dry and hot. But
Okay. Okay.
no snow, not really. Even the cold, it's not really that cold. It's,
Wow.
You can go outside without wearing heavy clothes. And
Yeah. That will be a huge change for you. Absolutely. Because I
Yeah.
moved from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan down to South Carolina. And I moved because I was so tired of the cold winters, the piles of snow, all of that. And so I think it gets to be hard, it gets to be hard for sure. But it'll just be an adjustment. You'll have to buy some clothes, Tommy.
Yeah, I was trying to learn the pieces of winter clothes that you wear.
Yeah.
The beanie and
Yeah.
some other pieces of clothes. I didn't know the correct.
Yeah. I guess you've never had to learn them because you don't wear them, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally.
It's not-
Yes. I'm just checking. No, there's no more questions. So I'll just ask you maybe one more thing about the future. This is near future. What are you going to do this week?
Okay, so this week we will keep working on our business. We are small entrepreneurs here, so we have small business in the food sector.
Mm-hmm.
We will keep working this week, and we also are writing our executive summary, and we need this in order to sell our business. So we will try to sell our business starting from maybe by the end of this month, and then we will just let it there, like the plan there. And we will also need to hire a professional guy that is specialized in evaluating the companies. So he will estimate a value for our company, for our small business, and then we will need to sell it.
Okay. Wow. So you have a busy week ahead of you then.
Yeah. Busy.
Yeah, busy month. Wow. Well, I'm so glad that this connection finally worked out. I'm 99% sure it was my HelloTalk not working, so I'm sorry if that stressed you out as well, but I'm so glad that we were able to talk because I know you prepared for this live. You were like so excited about it, and so thank you.
It's my first live ever, so thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. You're doing an amazing job with your English as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys. Bye. We are going to go into the future tense just like we've been doing. And this one's pretty quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a call with somebody that I already tried calling just to see if it connects this time because it did not connect and it was my end. So, you guys... Future, I'll try you, Ghazeale. I'm not sure how to say your name. I'll try you after I do this short future tense, okay? So future, we have simple future, which is used to talk about things that haven't happened yet. So super easy to talk with this verb tense. You say will plus the root form of the verb. Examples, I will go to Spain next month. Jack will learn English. So then we have also, one other way that we can form this is taking either am, is, and are plus going to plus the root form of the verb. So it would be, I'm going to Spain next month. Jack is going to learn English. So I will go to Spain next month and I am going to Spain next month. Pretty much you can use those interchangeably. So future perfect. Used for actions that will be completed before some other point in the future. Will have plus this past participle. So examples, Linda will leave before you get there. So here's the example, Linda will have left before you get there. Or look at the word order of this next one. Will you have eaten lunch already when we arrive? The future continuous tense, you guys, indicates that something will occur in the future and continue for an expected length of time. So you form this by taking will plus be plus the present participle, the root verb plus ing. Don't let that scare you. Let's look at the examples. It's not too hard. So the examples would be Sarah will be running a half marathon this Sunday. I will be stressed tomorrow during my English exam. And the last one, you guys, with the future tense is the future perfect continuous. Okay? So it'll be, it's used when you want to describe actions that will continue up until a point in the future. So you form this again by will plus have plus been plus the verb's present participle verb root plus ing. Sounds like a lot. Again, don't be afraid. Let's look at the examples. In August, I will have been working at my company for 5 years. At 4 o'clock, I will have been waiting for 20 minutes. Okay, you guys, I know that was a lot of English, a lot of verb tenses. But I think it was really cool to be able to hear those 3 different conversations using the past, present, and future so that you guys can feel more confident when you need to speak in those verb tenses as well. I would love to hear with you in the comments, like, what were your thoughts about these verb tenses? What is the hardest one for you? And I am going to go ahead now, and I closed down HelloTalk. I'm reopening it, so hopefully I won't have any problems. And I'm going to try to see if we have some people that we can connect with and talk to. So, okay, I'm going to call 2. Oh, goodness, you guys. So I'm going to call, I have a few people saying they want to do it. And since I reached out to them, let's just go ahead and see. I'll give you guys like 3 or 4 minutes each. So I'm going to go ahead and try with this girl, Ghazeale, from, I believe, Iran. Okay? And so, yes, you guys, we are connecting. Hi!
Hi!
I'm so glad it worked this time. So tell
Yeah,
me.
I'm so happy
Yes, wow.
that I can talk to you now. I'm
Ye-
so happy.
Yes, yes. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm Ghazeale. I'm 20 years old and I'm a college student, but I'm a pianist too. And
Oh.
I love to learn English because it's an international language and I want to watch movies in English without any subtitles. But it's a problem for me because I don't know how can I watch movies or series that they will be useful for me, useful for teaching. Because at first I watched them with Persian subtitle.
Uh-huh.
But it just can a little help me in listening. But I got used to watch movies and series with Persian subtitles, and I couldn't get the actors and actresses without Persian subtitles.
Okay.
And I started to watch them with English subtitles. But when I was watching them with English subtitles, I just pay attention to English subtitles, and it couldn't help me on listening part. And I got used to watch them with English subtitles,
Yes.
and it's a problem for me.
Yeah, so now you're watching them with English subtitles, but you would
Yeah.
like to watch them with no subtitles and understand? Is that your Yeah.
No, I want to watch them without any subtitles.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So, I mean, my advice to you would be to start doing that. And maybe if there is a scene in the show or if there's a scene in the series that you're so lost, just put the subtitles on for that part and then rewatch it with the subtitles and then rewatch it again without. And you'll notice a difference and you'll be like, oh, that's what they said. So, I mean, it would take a long time to do that with the whole series, of course. But if you're really wanting to progress and be able to do that, I would recommend trying it. Just try it for 1 episode, see how long it takes you to get through it. Or another idea would be to watch with the English subtitles, watch without the English subtitles, and then if you need to put them back on again to see something they said, that would be an idea. But I think it does take time. How long have you been studying English?
Just 2 years, and I'm in pre-intermediate level. But unfortunately, I didn't do so much for listening and speaking.
Yeah.
And now I want to try to work on it.
Yes.
Because I think speaking and listening in English or other languages is more important than just grammatically studying
Absolutely.
English,
I 100% agree with you. Well, I think you're doing an amazing job. Your English seems advanced to me just hearing you and your level of comprehension.
Thank you so much.
So I encourage you.
Because I just
Yeah.
sorry for drop you, but because I'm just talking with myself with English. Because
Mm-hmm.
you know, in Iran, an official language is Persian, and nobody talks in English. When we want
Okay.
to speak with each other, we just speak in Persian.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to speak English with Iranians. So that's why I love to speak every day with a native English speaker, and I messaged you
Yes.
to do it. That's why I'm done this. You know.
Yeah. Well, you were very brave to be willing to come live. Thank you so much for your participation, for sharing a little bit.
You're welcome, dear.
Yes, and let me know how it goes with the idea to watch without subtitles. Let me know how you do, okay?
Thank you so much. And
Yes.
I would be so happy that if you could be my English teacher, you know. But unfortunately, in Iran, if your courses, we have to pay dollars for it, we can't. You know, in
Oh,
Iran,
yeah.
we can't pay dollars.
Yeah.
So I'm so
Well,
happy that your courses are free.
yeah, all
I'm
of
so happy. And
all of my content on YouTube and Instagram is free. So I hope, and I post on Hello Talk almost every day as well with more content. So I hope you can continue to learn with me and improve your English. Have such a great day or
thank you so
evening.
much.
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
here is 7 p.m.
Yes.
evening.
Evening. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys, that was so fun. Okay, so I did, since I had messaged a couple of people, I think I have my, okay, sorry guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna call Juana from Mexico, I believe, which will be super fun. Then I'm gonna do 5 American expressions, and I had the Russian girl messaged back, so I will call her as well just because. So, you guys, this is fun. I love hearing people's language learning journeys. I love that people are learning English all over the world and they're doing a great job, really. So, I'm going to see if Juana doesn't answer. I'm wondering if I need to close out my app again, you guys, because she was online. So, it actually, maybe Hello Talk's not used to somebody calling so much. Oh, I think so. I'm going to just quickly close out my app and open it up again. You guys have been so patient with me. I've never done a live class quite like this with so much participation from around the world. And so I really appreciate you guys being here and just having patience with me as well, because it's something new for me, you guys. And we'll see. We'll have to see in the future if I dare try it again. But it's been fun. Okay. So, Juana, I don't know if you can see, but I am calling you. I closed down my app. It shows she's online, and I'm just waiting for a response. And so, if this call for some reason doesn't go through, I'll go ahead and try the girl from Russia. Yeah, it's so strange. Oh, yeah, Samir, I did tell you as well. Let me see if Elena, okay, Elena, if you're watching from Russia right now, I am calling you. I'm just not sharing my phone with you guys so you don't have to see it. Yeah, Hello Talk. I don't know. I don't know if it's my Hello Talk now or what, because I think the same thing is happening, but I even closed out my app. So, you guys, yeah, it's not you guys. I think it's for some reason, maybe it's that my messages today are so many because of this live. Maybe it's making my app just crash. Yeah, because I see Juana's online and it's not connecting. You guys, if this call doesn't work, I'm gonna go ahead and just go into the 5 American expressions that I wanted to teach you guys. And yeah, I don't know what else to do, but I'm so glad that I was able to make 5 calls today through the HelloTalk app. Yeah, I don't think it's working for some reason with the calls. Calvin said at least the ring is quieter. I didn't know you guys could hear a ring because I cannot hear it at all. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, then and go over. These are really fun American English expressions. So the first one, which you probably want to know this if you're studying, is I am going to hit the books. It does not mean you're going to literally hit books. It means you're going to study. So an example, oh no, I have a huge English exam tomorrow. I have to hit the books, like I have to study. The next one, I'm going to hit the sack, which means like I'm going to bed because I'm tired. So I'm going to hit the sack. Good night. So then we have also lose your touch. It means that you lost a certain skill or ability that you once had. So you could be in the kitchen with your friend and you made a cake, but you burned it, and your friend might say, wait, what happened? Did you lose your touch? She's referring to like, did you forget how to bake? What happened? And have you guys heard to go cold turkey? We're not talking about the turkey, the animal, the bird that we eat at American Thanksgiving time. We are talking about quitting something suddenly, and it's usually a bad habit like smoking, drinking, maybe eating a lot of sugar or junk food. So imagine you're with a friend, they offer you, oh, I wrote that wrong. I said they over you. They offer you a cigarette and you say, no, thanks. And they're like shocked because you usually say yes. But then you say, yeah, I quit cold turkey. That means you just suddenly stopped. And that's why your friend is surprised because they're used to you smoking. And, okay, cut to the chase means get to the point. Usually it is used in the context where there is something to communicate, but your time is like really short. So you cut to the chase. So I'm in a meeting, I have a lot to say, but I only have a few minutes. I could say, okay, guys, I'm going to cut right to the chase. We have a few things to talk about, and then I talk about those things. You guys, those are 5 expressions that we use a lot. So are they new for you, or have you heard these expressions before? I would love to hear from you guys. I am wondering, do you guys think I should try another call, or do you think it's just like not gonna work? Do you guys have any questions as well for me in this moment? This has been an hour and a half live. I think the longest live that I have done. I saw somebody was asking for book recommendations, which I just did a live with book, movie, YouTube channel, and Netflix recommendations. So go ahead, that's probably the last video on my channel. Check it out. In the description are all of the suggestions if you don't want to watch the whole video. In the video, we do describe and talk about everything so you can understand what it's about. So I have a question about my personal life, which I'm happy to answer. It's okay. So Eduardo, Camille, you offer a lot of content for free, but if you don't mind me asking, how do you make a living? It is true. I am not receiving any money for this free content I do, and I do put in a lot of hours and time, but it is a passion project, and hopefully in the future it could be something that could be monetized. So right now, me and my husband have an Airbnb, and it's connected to our house, and so I clean the Airbnb. We just had guests leave a half hour ago. We have guests on a regular basis that pay to sleep in our Airbnb, so we host them. It's separate, but it's connected to our home, so I didn't see them. They have a separate entrance. They spent the night. They paid us money. It's all through an app, and then yeah, so that's one of the things we do. And then Another thing that we do is my husband's a graphic designer. This is his office where he works from. He edits a lot of my videos and does all of this stuff with YouTube. And then he does his own projects as well, doing graphic, logo design, building websites for people, and that sort of stuff. So those are our two streams of income right now, Eduardo. So call. Tommy wants a call. I shut down the app again. I didn't know you guys could hear the ringing. Yeah, you guys, I have over like 1,800 HelloTalk messages and stuff, so it maybe just broke, you guys, with all the overwhelming messages. I don't know, but you can hear I'm calling Juana again from Mexico, and she's been on this whole time, so I don't know. She did seem interested. I'm just wondering if it's my HelloTalk app. So Tommy, I am trying one more call. Marika misses the ring. So funny. Yeah, it's so strange, you guys. It's like literally not letting me call. So crazy. So you guys, yeah, I think that'll have to be it for my calls today. Let me see. What else do I have to tell you guys? Next week, I will be posting a video I did with a friend from Mexico about his journey with English. And coming up, not in the too far future, I'm going to be doing a live coaching call. So I am a certified life coach, and I love asking questions. And I'm going to be coaching somebody in their language learning journey. So they're stuck. They don't know how to move forward. So I'm going to ask them questions that help them get to the place they want to go. Does that make sense? That's what a coach does. A coach listens and asks good questions to help somebody along in their journey, to help that person solve their problem. So I'm going to be doing that live. I actually don't even know the language learner's problem yet, so she has to let me know. And that is kind of what I have coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm also going to be on Instagram live on Wednesday talking to my friend who grew up in Jordan. So she grew up speaking Arabic, but she is now living in the Netherlands. And so we're going to talk about life and languages, and she's a great friend, so it'll be really like we're just catching up and hanging out. So you guys, thank you for being here with me on this live. If you were here the whole time, like, wow, you're amazing, because this was a long live. And I really want to give a special thanks to all of my guests that came on here today, even with the technical difficulties, everyone that said, yes, I'll do it. And you guys showed up and you did it, and you did a great job. Thank you, HelloTalk, for sharing about this video as well. Thank you for everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it, you guys. So have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Calvin, you're in my live.
Oh, bye, everybody.
He comes here to stop the streaming.
Just drinking some agua con gas, some mineral water.
Oh, yes.
Bye.
Special, huge thank you to Calvin, too, for all the logistical setting up of this live. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be here without him.
Shukram, shukriya, obrigado, gracias.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Yeah, we're still recording. We're going to end